Maybe you tell us a little bit about you and your cat Angel.
Okay, so we adopted Angel when she was slightly less than a year old, and we've had her about 2.5 years. And actually, ever since we got her, she had a problem with eating. So she's been an erratic eater all these years. She's only a 7.5 pound cat to start with. So I get very nervous when she's not going to eat. So we were in a particularly bad round this time. And I asked you, Diane, to tell me what was going on with Angel.
And what were you hoping when you reached out to me about this animal communication?
I was hoping for you to tell me what her problem was, like very specifically, and I was going to be able to get an answer.
Did you basically focus only on the behavior that Angel wasn't eating?
Well, I felt that it had something to do with her history. That's what I was expecting you to maybe dwell on more or get more answers from Angel about.
And what happened? What is the
As it,
surprise?
as it turned out, it's a lot more of the human psychology that got in the way than the animal per se, because as you shared, she definitely loves us and I am her person and she does love me and trust me. But what I carry as a memory, both of us actually, is we had another cat named Kitty, but Kitty was also a small cat and she wouldn't eat. And she actually went into organ failure and died. I think that at another subconscious level, I didn't know we, especially me, were carrying the fear and the memory of another incident. And so my vibration has been affecting Angel's vibration instead of the other way around, at least on this issue.
There's something that Angel shared with us that probably touched you a lot. Do you remember? She was saying that you need self-love and to focus on yourself too, not always on her, that she's connected with you and she reflects your thoughts, your worries, your energies. Did that change your relationship with her now?
What you said is really important. Speaking first about the eating and the fear that came with
Yeah.
Kitty, we really did work on ourselves to kind of clear that and remove it from Angel. And literally while we were speaking together in the kitchen, she went to her food bowl.
Amazing.
So that was the beginning of it. And then over the course of time, I still went to her when I put the bowl down and stood there, but I talked to her differently and I was thanking her instead of pleading with her or even praying for her. And there was definitely a shift. But now she's literally in the middle of my lap. So that sounds like nothing, but it's a really big deal after all these years. She finally went from the edge of the chair to the lap cat. So it deepened our relationship in a different kind of way that had nothing to do with the eating. I feel like I've had a different connection, another level of awareness between us. And I have to say, suddenly she's eating so much more than she ever did before. Now she's eating a steady 3-4, which she needs. That's a really big deal.
Of course, you expected to have a solution, let's say, from this animal communication, but actually, I feel like it's way more than just a solution that Angel is now eating. It's
Was
a
expecting,
transformation.
right. I was expecting an answer. I wasn't expecting, first of all, for the answer to be about me. I never would have made that connection. So that all came from you and whatever you got from her. I didn't expect self-transformation at all. I guess I never even thought about the fact that she would think about me in that kind of a depth. I expected that she would say she loved me. I knew that she trusted me too, but I never would have thought of the depth of her own thought process or feelings if you weren't able to share it with me. It changed the cat. It changed it for all three of us. And it all just feels even deeper. So, if you really want to love and help your animal, you just come with an open mind and an open heart and trust.